Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Wonderful.
This
Thanks
is
for
this is
joining
this
us.
is Naja.
Hey,
This is
Naja.
Naja. Hi, my beautiful cousin Sophia is doing this great thing for us. I'm so glad because I've wanted to figure out a way we can. She's actually one of our officers in our organization, and I was trying to figure out a way that we could do something so we can stay busy and be active. I'm so glad she agreed. And of course, this is the same platform that we're going to have our meetings on. So it's wonderful. I'll be quiet now. This is her class. I am not in charge.
But that's quite all right, Naja. Thank you for the introduction. Greetings, everybody. This technology is so new to me, so y'all gonna have to bear with me for a little bit until we get all the kinks out. But I'm Sophia. I am Naja's cousin, and I've been doing yoga about maybe 40-something years now. I started I was about 17. Took my first structured class at university in Southern California when I was 25. And yoga saved my life after a car accident on my job. I was working as a social worker, and I ended up paralyzed for 6 months. So yoga brought me back to life, and I've been doing it ever since. In 2012, I got my yoga teacher certification. So just to give you a little idea of my background before we get started, I hope you are in a comfortable position. I am going to step back on my mat now, and I might have to adjust the screen, but I am sitting on my mat, and I want you to do the same. When we were little, we used to call this Indian style, and it is so karmic that it is actually the Hatha yoga pose that people in East India do to usually start a yoga class or a yoga session. And I found the same in Kemetic yoga, ancient Egyptian yoga. I've been blessed to study under a brother named Asar Hafi from Chicago back in 1992. And he's the founder of the Kemetic yoga movement. And his co-founder, Brother Yasir Rahotep, also from Chicago, they worked together to create this modality. And I was blessed enough to go to Kemet, or to Egypt, with him on a 10-day yoga, I guess you could call it a retreat. And so I'm going to incorporate both the Hatha and the Kemetic yoga traditions. So before I get started, I'm going to actually take the group management screen off so that I can see my cousin Naja's lovely face and anybody else that's in the group. So we're going to come onto our mat. We're going to come in the seated position. We're going to sit straight up like there's a cord from the top of our head pulling us toward the heavens. So we're going to keep our back straight, bring our shoulders back. Take off my glasses. Rest your palms on your knees. Your hands with your palms face up. If you don't have a mat, you can sit on some carpet. I don't suggest using a towel unless it's on carpet, because you could slip, and we want to avoid any injury. So on a yoga mat or on the carpet. If you're outside on the grass, that's perfect. I love to do yoga outdoors. But just make sure that you're on a safe surface before you begin to do it, that you're dressed comfortably, that you can breathe. And we're going to go ahead and get started now. So what I want you to do is close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths with me. We're going to breathe in, and as we breathe in, we're going to expand our diaphragm, which is your belly. So we're going to breathe in through our nose. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. And exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale, you'll feel your belly go in. So we're going to do that a couple more times. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. And exhale. Deep breath. Exhale.
Yeah.
And on this last inhalation, I want you to bring your palms together in a prayer pose right in front of your chest. Your eyes are still closed at this point. But inhaling deeply. Pause. Exhale. And on the inhalation, I want you to rest your palms back on your knees and open your eyes slowly. And just listen to the bell and let everything melt off. Everything that you encountered this morning, just let it go. We're about to begin. What I want you to do now is bring your knees together and put them on the side, and we're going to come on to all fours, hands and knees. And I want you to place your hands under your shoulders, your palms flat. It's really important to maintain your alignment, and that way you'll go in and out of poses safely. So we're going to do a pose called cat and cow. And what we want to do is we're going to exhale and we're going to arch our back, bringing our chin to our chest and tucking our tailbone under. And then we're going to inhale in the opposite direction, raising your forehead, nose, chin, and bringing your tailbone up. So this is cat. And exhale into cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. And this is good for opening up the spine. Inhale, cat. And again, we're inhaling on a count of 4 and we're pausing before we exhale. Inhale,